I had to come back and get back on YouTube because I need y'all to know this and listen to what I'm about to say because I mean it when my chest sticking out. Why every time somebody go live, right, and it's something y'all don't like, or if y'all don't like what they say, y'all want to come on their post being disrespectful, right? But what's funny to me is that it's the same people that y'all be disrespecting on their posts. If y'all saw them in real life, y'all won't even say nothing. Y'all will keep walking by, keep walking past. Like, y'all gotta stop letting the internet think y'all so tough. You said that. Or what? Get out. Don't come in. Get out. Get out. Nobody not saying y'all can't be opinionated because you want title to your opinion. But to get on somebody's post and trying to be disrespectful, like you can fight and you can't fight, is crazy to me. That's crazy work to me. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Y'all ain't never got to agree to what somebody's saying because people are sharing their inputs. People are looking in at situations, so they just giving their input. Not meaning that you have to agree with them, but those that understand the assignment. It don't need no explanation. But y'all weird. Like Philip up here talking some shut up. Philip, if you see me in real life, you won't even tell me to shut up. Like, stop being behind that damn computer and letting that computer think you tough and think that you could disrespect people because that's not it. That's not it. Like I said, for Ekane and Chris could be going through all of that and the kids see that Ekane got a black eye, it's insane to me. But at the same time, this is why people shouldn't drink. People would drink and then escalate problems and then play like they're the victim. And everybody have their own opinion. Like I said, I would never, hey Cody, I would never condone nobody putting their hands on nobody. But you also got to understand that you can't sit out here playing with people's feelings and emotions either. Because people have feelings, people have emotions. You can't be out here playing with people's feelings. You just cannot do that. And then when you get consequences, you want to run to the internet and you want to play like you the victim. You're not the victim when you out here doing things to people. You're not the victim, so stop playing the victim. And stop acting like y'all so tough for this internet. Y'all coming on people posts being disrespectful. But if you seen these people in real life, you won't say none of that shit that y'all be commenting on these posts. You won't even speak to that person. You'll walk by or cross the street and act like you don't see that person. But y'all would get on this internet and just be hella disrespectful. Like, who does that? Nobody can come on this internet and just be like, well, how was your day? How you doing? It's always shut up. It's always something disrespectful. And then when a person seeing you in real life or punch you in your face, now y'all want to call the police. Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me. Felix, hey. Make it make sense to me. Like, y'all get on this internet being so disrespectful. But then when somebody see you in real life, you scared. And half of y'all that be disrespectful on this internet, y'all a bunch of punks. Y'all can't even fight in real life. All y'all do is talk behind the internet. That's all y'all do. Y'all talk behind the internet. Y'all not about that life. But as I was saying, allegedly, if he came, did sleep with somebody on New Year's, or didn't come home, no, Chris don't have a right to put his hands on her. did what she did either. And then don't expect for Chris to have his reaction. Now her kids is on the internet talking about, oh, mommy got a black eye. What? How was that okay? So meaning when Chris whooped Kane ass, the kids was home, and her newborn baby was home when Chris whooped her ass. And now she on the internet playing like she the victim. And I get Chris. He ain't trying to let Kane go because that's the money. And then who was going to deal with Chris? Who was going to let Chris take his money, take their money, steal their money? Ain't no other 23-year-old, 24-year-old, 25-year-old that's like Kane going to let Chris do that to them. But Kane. That's why her and Chris together. But to feel like you got to be with somebody because they don't want to be with you and because y'all got kids is insane to me. And for your kids to be on TikTok talking, oh, mommy got a black eye. What happened? That's crazy. That's crazy work to me. Because I wouldn't even want my kids to know, like, they father whooped my ass and gave me a black eye. Then I got to go to the internet trying to make my content and play it off, knowing I got a black eye. Or I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? It's like people get drunk and they let the liquor take over them. But you got to always remember, those that drink, they're going to always show their true color. Those that drink going to always show their true color. That means Chris whooped her ass in front of all them kids is in the house. And that's the shit y'all condone. Y'all need to start holding Kane accountable for what she does. Y'all need to hold Chris accountable for what he does. Because at the same time, Chris is older than Kane, so he should know better. Bye. Get out. But what's going to happen is that Chris is going to go to jail for hurting Kane to the point where she's going to be on a T-shirt. And he's going to have to spend the rest of his life in jail away from his kids. I was getting your charger. Look. Because a lot of that stuff that they going through could be avoided if somebody out that relationship just be the adult. I feel like they should have a sit down. They need Ayana. They need Ayana to come interfere with them. Where they can have a sit down and come up with decisions like, you know what, Chris? I'm going to be out there cheating. You could get ahead and cheat. And we could just come together and just take care of these kids. You know what I'm saying? Because even though he came two other kids is not Chris, Chris is a good guy. Chris is a good stepfather to them kids. You won't even think that them kids wasn't even Chris' kids. The way he take care of them, the way he loved them, the way he provide and he do for them. And I can respect Chris for that. But I feel like if Chris keep dealing with the shit that he can't take him through, he's not going to be able to be a stepfather to them kids, or he's not going to be able to be a father to his son, because he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. Then once he get to jail, he going to wish that he would have left. Or if he don't hurt he came to the point where she on a T-shirt, she going to be out there with another nigga giving that money, and he going to be in jail. Then he going to end up, trying to commit suicide because he came out here in the streets, sleeping around with niggas and giving them money, and he locked up. Sometimes we got to know when to go, when enough is enough. I feel like Chris deserved better. Chris could get better. But I also feel like Chris don't want nobody. He only want Kane because that's where the money at. You know what I'm saying? The money's right there. He can't gonna pay his bills. He can't gonna do whatever he want. He could take her money. You know what I'm saying? And he can. It's okay with that. That's why I don't know why when they posted the video of her with the black eye saying that, oh, Chris is wrong for putting his hands on her. How Chris is wrong? How? When she provoked it. How? They both wrong. They both are wrong if you ask me, to be honest. But y'all never hold the females accountable for what they do. Like another example. You have some fathers out here that really take care of their kids, right? But because of the father moved on and had another kid or another family, you got the baby mothers that's out here that's bitter, that's jealous, that want to run a child support, that want to trying to ruin their baby father life. Like what? And then there's a lot of these girls out here having kids but don't even want to be father because soon as the dude get up and leave her, now she don't want to be a father no more. I mean, be a mother to her kids. How you go and do that? How you lay down and have these kids, but soon as a nigga leave you, now you don't want to be the mother. But soon as a nigga be with you, now y'all want to be this happy family. I'm confused. I'm confused. Then there's a lot of y'all chicks out here talking something, oh, the baby father family is weird. But yet instead you got your kids around them. First of all, if I feel like anybody is weird and being weird towards my kids or my child, you will never see my child again or my kids again. At this point blank, I would struggle. I would go through hell before I let my kids sit up at somebody's house knowing that they weird. Y'all got to get your priorities straight. Y'all got to y'all got to get your priorities straight. For real, like, enough of the bullshit. Like, and as a mother, if I won't even feel like I'm a mother, if I could get up and go to another city or state without my kids, how the fuck am I a mother? How the fuck am I a mother if I could just get up and leave my underage kids in another city with other people? Nah, I can't do it. Actually happened. Actually happened. People would condone what they friend do, knowing that their friend is a deadbeat mother. But as soon as she hit this internet talking about, so, oh, my baby father's a deadbeat baby daddy. He don't take care of the kids. He don't buy them nothing. He don't feed them. But all along, it's the baby mother that don't feed her kids. They ain't got nowhere to sleep. They ain't got no clothes. She leaving them home unattended. She leaving the city to go to another city without her kids, leaving her kids unattended. Y'all never want to hold the baby mothers accountable for their actions. It's a lot of deadbeat ass baby mothers out here in this world. Not just the deadbeat baby fathers. And a lot of the baby fathers not even deadbeats. The baby mothers are just bad because they moved on and got other kids. Like jealousy is real. And then you want to file fake charges and fake court orders and all the shit like that, and you still want somebody to take care of the kids. What? Y'all need to go hold y'all best friends, y'all friends, your sisters, y'all cousins accountable, because a lot of females is deadbeat mothers. Stop laying up with these niggas having kids, thinking y'all in love and y'all gonna be this happy family. And then when that nigga decide to wake up one day that he don't want to be with you no more, and he leave and he gonna make another family, now you on the internet mad. And a lot of y'all be loud and wrong. And then y'all be trying to come for the grandparents. Oh, the mother is a deadbeat too because she condone what the son do. Y'all have to blame both parties. Y'all have to blame both parties. Y'all just don't blame who y'all want to blame. And then soon as a chick get on the internet talk about her baby daddy, y'all so on her side. Y'all so agree because the baby daddy don't do that. But y'all don't even know the whole story. Y'all don't even know the whole story. Y'all just agreeing because that's your girlfriend. So y'all gonna agree to her what she's saying, knowing that she wrong. The internet be weird. Y'all hold certain people accountable. But it's always the deadbeat daddy, the deadbeat daddy. They don't do this, they don't do that. The grandmothers don't do this, the grandmothers don't do that. But what the fuck are you doing as the mother? What is your mother doing? What is your father doing? Like, what is your side of the family doing? Like, it's always the father side of the family that's a deadbeat. But what are your family doing? Because obviously they ain't doing nothing or teach you how to be a mother because you wouldn't know how to be a mother and take care of your kids. And then a lot of y'all got these kids sitting in other people's houses being grown. You got kids sitting up at other people's houses trying to get as much information they could get to come back and report to you. So when you get mad, you could put their business out on the internet. But you'll never get mad and put your business out on the internet. Make it make sense to me, y'all. Because I'm lost. I'm lost how you going to be loud and wrong. I'm lost how you going to try to put somebody else's business out there but don't want to put your business out there. Like, y'all got to hold y'all friends accountable. Y'all got to hold y'all friends accountable. It's too many deadbeat mothers out here. It's too many of these mothers out here that want to be their kids' friends, that will allow their kids to go to other people's house and sit up there and see what's going on in their house and report back to them. But not realizing the same thing that you got your kids doing at somebody else's house, telling their business, they going to that person's house telling their business on what's going on in your household and what you do to them and what you don't do for them. Like, you got to stop doing that. Hold y'all friends accountable. Y'all mothers, y'all grandmothers, sisters, cousins is deadbeat mothers. And y'all afraid to hold them accountable. But y'all will attack a nigga that take care of their kids, buy them food, buy them clothes, a nigga girlfriend, a wife that take care of their kids. But the baby mother want to acknowledge that. But she ain't mad about that. Y'all bitches is weird. Y'all definitely weird. Y'all is definitely weird. Don't have kids if you're not ready to be a mother. Don't have kids if you're not ready to be a father. It's just that simple. Y'all bringing these kids in this world to fucking suffer. Y'all bringing these kids in this world based off of y'all was in love. Y'all bringing these kids in this world thinking that you and the baby dad was going to be together forever and y'all not. And that wasn't never the plan. And then y'all bitches just drop y'all kids off to anybody. And expect for somebody to deal with them kids. No, come and get your fucking kids. How the fuck am I sitting up here raising somebody else's kids because they want to be in the streets? No, that ain't my job. That ain't my problem. We as grandmothers, we raised our kids. Our job is not to raise our grandkids. our kids had them, what they chicks had them, that's who should be taking care of them kids. And if the grandmother choose to take care of them fucking kids, y'all need to be saying thank you to us. Because y'all make it so like we have to take care of these fucking kids. We ain't got to take care of these bastards. We ain't got to take care of no motherfucking body by ourselves because we old. We did our part. We did our part. A lot of y'all just ungrateful ass bitches. Ungrateful ass people. It's right there. Trying to steal the cake. It's right there.
I'm just here with the satisfier. I use pop portables. I'll give you.
Where's my blue portable at? Y'all see my dog? Yeah, y'all need to do better. Don't get me wrong. Back to that E-Can and Chris situation. I don't condone no man putting his hand on no woman. And I don't condone no woman putting her hand on no man. I don't even condone domestic violence because I've been through domestic violence. My son's father blacking out my eye for the first time out of 40-something years, 30-something years. Maybe I was in my 40s or my 30s. The first black eye I ever had out of a relationship. And then going to try to apologize. Tell my son he didn't mean to do that. You meant to fucking do that. And the reason why I got the black eye because he spit in my face. And I spit back in his face. And what the fuck happened? He blacking out my eye. But that's why I say I would never condone domestic violence. But I also don't condone somebody playing with somebody's feelings. Because that's not okay. E-Kane is playing a dangerous game. And Chris is going to hurt her so bad when she's going to end up in the hospital or she's going to end up on somebody's t-shirt. And her kid's going to be without a mother and her son going to be without a father. And her other kid's going to be without a stepfather. And Chris going to be in jail for the rest of his life. That's just me looking in. Because I know how it is to be in a domestic violence case. But I also know I also know what it means where sometimes you have to just mind your business and let people be them. He can't like it. She love it. And all we have to do is respect it. Everybody can have an opinion and to say so. But that's up to E-Kane to deal with that. That's up to Chris to deal with that. You feel what I'm saying? Gotta get your life together. Y'all gotta go and hold y'all friends accountable. Everybody wanna play the victim when they trigger someone. But nobody wanna take the responsibility of their actions. And that's what's wrong with society. It's too many people really leaving this earth over domestic violence that could have been avoided. If somebody would have stepped in and spoke on it or, did something. I just want y'all to come and like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel. I'm trying to work on getting money coming in because 2026, I'm trying to buy a Christmas tree for my family, have toys under it. So it's the best for me to start now. And I just need y'all support. But we gotta do better. Nobody never want to talk about the deadbeat mothers though. But everybody want to talk about the so-called deadbeat fathers without even knowing the story behind it. And a lot of y'all friends be wanting their kids' fathers to take care of the kids by themselves while they don't do nothing but buy weed, get their nails done, their feet done, their lashes done, fake ass, BBLs done. But the father got to be the one taking care of the kids. No. Who the fuck said that is so? A lot of y'all friends would pick BBLs over feeding their kids, or a quick weave, or what, a bust down over their kids. Y'all got y'all priorities fucked up. But know the difference between a deadbeat father and a father that take care of him. Because if Trump was to stop child support, a lot of y'all be sick as hell. Or if Trump was to be like, if you receive child support, it have to go on a card for the kids, and y'all can't spend it, and it got to be saved for college funds, a lot of y'all be sick as hell. Y'all wouldn't even know what to do with y'all so. But y'all not ready for that type of conversation. Other than that, I'm off this. Watch the video, comment, share your input. Let's have a conversation. Let's be adults. Let's be respectful. Because all that coming up our post being disrespectful, if you see me in real life, you won't even say none of this to me. So enjoy your Saturday.